This is the Cybersecurity Risk Assessment for Team New Zealand. This presentation will identify the current measures for authentication, authorization, and access control. There will also be an overview on the weaknesses in our organization's security, including people, technology, and policy. These weaknesses can result in successful exploitation of vulnerabilities and/or threats. The end of this presentation will conclude with recommendations to mitigate these weaknesses. A strong password consisting of at least 8 characters, capitalization, symbols, and numbers is a security measurement used for authentication. A personal identity verification card is a card that contains the data of the individual and is used for federal applications to ensure unauthorized individuals cannot gain access to federal facilities. Tokens are provided by the server to authenticate the identity of the person attempting to log into a system. Multi-factor authentication are extra steps of authentication that include a verification code sent to an email or through text message to verify the legitimacy of the user. Administrators will ensure the right people have access to systems per the owner's approval. Authorization policies will be created to outline the permissions granted or denied for different users. The current measures for access control include access control lists, role-based access control, access control authority, and security administrator. Access control lists tell the computer's operating system which system object, such as a file or directory, a user or system process is granted access to. Role-based access controls is accesses based off a person's job functions and their need to access certain information. Access control authority is the authority required to grant and revoke privileges within a certain database. Security administrators are the authoritative figure who grants access control authority. A weakness in the organization's security can come from the people. There may be a lack of professionally trained staff, such as certified information system security professionals. The training may also not meet the industry's standards, which may cause inefficient security training. The employees in the organization may also have weak passwords or leave their passwords and sensitive information lying around the workspace. Having poor area awareness, poor operational security, and poor communication security will cause weaknesses in the organization. Systems that are not hardened per manufacturer recommendations. This weakness in technology will make the system susceptible to attacks from hackers. Other weaknesses in technology include the lack of system and software updates and old operating systems that have no more support. Weakness in policy. No required staff training will cause organizational and management problems in the workplace and will affect business continuity. Infrequent updating of software and operating systems will cause various weak points in the organization's systems. No required reviewing or updating of policies annually will cause the organization to fail an audit and system inspection. Another weakness in policy includes weak requirements securing systems and facilities. This allows various exploitations to the weak systems and facilities. No mandatory use of vacation can cause problems in the organization between employees because of the lack of relaxation and the high amount of stress. These are the recommendations to help mitigate the weaknesses caused by people in the organization. Security training should be conducted annually to ensure every employee is able to follow standard procedures and have awareness of certain attacks. Requiring certifications from people can ensure knowledge on various computer security subjects and more fluid training. Passwords should be changed every 90 days for better password security. Sensitive information must remain in the room and kept locked in safes. And finally, having frequent meetings with the Chief Security Officer will help streamline risk mitigations. Recommendations and technology. To mitigate the weaknesses found in the organization's technology, operating systems should be regularly updated and each system should be hardened based on recommendations from the manufacturer. Extra hardening procedures should also be executed by the team to ensure an additional layer of defense. Systems should be regularly backed up in case any memory wipes occur. Software should also be updated frequently to ensure a piece of software has not reached its end of life or is not vulnerable to any old attacks. Systems should be checked for compatibility with other technology before implementation. Policies should be reviewed and updated annually. Policies need to be up to date to ensure company compliance. Policies need to be enforced, and policies should be written to guide behavior to reduce risk.